So today's look is about glitter. I bought a few glitters from superglitters.com and I just had to play with them today. Really hope you enjoy this look. If you want to see how I got here, stay tuned.
Hey guys, so I kind of did like a lazy edit, but here goes nothing. So I started out with my highlighter. I'm using I'm going to say the wrong one, 50 watt strobe light highlighter by LA Girl, and I'm just putting that on my brow bone, and then I'm going back, and then I'm blending right underneath that Butter Cupcake by Sugar Pill. And now I am adding on a bit of, I believe I started adding in some flame point and then decided I didn't want flame point there. So then I got my Oktoberfest by Coastal Scents and put that on instead. Because I decided I didn't want it too bright. And I'm just blending that right above my crease. And I'm going back in and blending a little bit of yellow over that. Now I'm adding in some flame point because I decided I did want a little bit of more orange in there, and then I added too much. So I took a clean brush and just blended that out. And I'm just blending a little bit more into those areas. I'm also adding in a little bit of Love Plus by Sugar Pill to kind of tone out that orange and add more of a reddish tone. And I'm just blending all that together. I'm very, very indecisive. I just usually cut this out. Now I am putting on a brown shadow. I'm putting on a brown shadow by, I believe, LA Colors. It's from the quad that I picked up in my Shop Miss A haul. The brown was like very, very dark, so I decided to use that one. Now I'm just blending more of the flame point into the crease along with that brown that I was using. And now going in with my favorite concealer of all time, the Deep 46, I think that's what it's called now, by ColourPop No Filter Concealers. This works really, really great for cutting my crease. It works great for highlighting my face. I think it might just be my favorite concealer at the moment. Decided to switch brushes, and now I'm just finishing cutting that crease a little bit. And this is just where this is the area that I'm going to end up laying my glitters on. I'm trying to get that line as sharp as possible, but I'm using a brush that's entirely too fluffy for it. So you'll see how that works out for me in a little bit. Now, repeat on the other eye. I'm not sure why, but like I feel like the second eye has always been a struggle for me. But you know, it is how it is. Straighten out that upper line a little bit and fill in the lid. Still trying to keep as crisp of a line as possible. just kind of takes me forever. They're not exactly even, but they're close enough. So now I'm just gonna fan them until they dry. And of course, I'm never prepared. I'm gonna start laying on some butter cupcake in my inner corner because I wanted to lay down some colors before I added on my glitter, which in retrospect I probably could have skipped, but let's go for it. So the butter cupcake is actually like sticking very oddly to the concealer because it's not completely dry, because of course I was rushing. So I was having issues with getting a clear, precise line with this color. So just, you can watch me struggle a little bit. Just using a smaller brush to see if I can like get that color packed in there. Now I'm going in with flame point and blending that next to butter cupcake, which is probably the wrong color to have used for this, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm just blending all that together into the center of the lid. Going back with a little bit of butter cupcake, you know, gotta blend that together. Okay, next I'm just looking for the third color that I wanted to use. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay pigment palette. I have no clue what it's called. Electric palette, I can see it. Electric palette, and I'm using, I will post the color in the comments. It's like I'm gonna say more of a corally orange, and I just use that to finish out the last third of the lid. So I'm gonna just blend that right into my flame point. And if you don't want the stripper drag queen realness, you can completely stop here with this look, add some liner, and it's still good looking. Now I am using one of my favorite liners, my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I am lining my eyes because I want to line my eyes so that I'm not trying to put eyeliner over glitter later on. Repeat that on both eyes. And like I said, if you don't want that over the top drag queen stripper realness, you can completely stop right here with this look and move on with your life. Now I am adding on a glitter base. I'm using the LA Girl, I'm sorry, no, I lied. LA Splash eyeshadow sealer slash base. And then I'm packing on a yellow glitter that I picked up from Super Glitters. I will put the name of it and a link in the description. And this is just a light yellow glitter. And I'm packing that on to my inner corner, right over where I have the butter cupcake. Doing that on both eyes. repeat those same steps with the area I have the flame point, and I'm using Georgia Peach by Super Glitters. Link will be in the description. And then lastly okay, I lied to you. Just moving on to the other eye. And then lastly, on that last third, I am using Tropical Sunset by, is it Tropical? Yeah, Tropical Sunset by Super Glitters. These glitters are so very pretty, and they're very inexpensive. I might do a video just on their glitters alone. Hit the thumbs up if that's what you'd like to see. So this look to me gave me tropical realness. I looked like sorbet. It was gorgeous. Now I'm just blending in my glitters together by using the outer two colors to blend over the inner color. So that yellow and that coral, I'm blending over that pale orange in the center of the lid. And just so that we get like an even blend. Now I'm just going and cleaning up that upper line because I did kind of mess it up when I put on the glitter. So I'm cleaning up that line by adding in the dark brown shadow right above that cut. And now I'm adding on a Smashbox black liner to my lower lid and smudging some 2AM by Sugar Pill underneath my eye, which is a purple, because I didn't want to continue on with the orangey look. I wanted it to be a little bit of a difference. And of course, in my inner corners, I'm using Blooming by Sugar Pill. This really sets off all my eye looks. Even when I'm doing neutrals, I will put this in my inner corner because I think it just looks so nice. And you have a finished face.
Really hope you guys enjoyed today's Makeup Friday. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And come back next Friday for another Makeup Friday.